turn me. You turn me. Quite a ways out. Quite a ways out. Yeah, my buddy's friend lives way out here. Friend of a friend. Alright, that's the way. Alright. That's a good relationship right there. Dash telling me, log in, lie to people. No, I decided to do both. I've noticed since they're AI driven, if you go beyond 2 hours for each of them, your pricing goes down. So I hit over 22 hours. I hit over 2 hours with Uber Eats, so I'm gonna go home and wait until DoorDash starts. Because DoorDash usually keeps me near my house. I like that. And yesterday I didn't work because it was raining on and off. I've hit pockets of rain dropping, but just droplets. That's it. And if you're wondering why, I have hearing aids, so I wear them when I'm driving. They help a lot for me to hear stuff. Like right now, I'm listening to my music. Can't hear it at all. But it's not loud enough, I can still hear cars, so. It's a soft background noise. My voice is better because I was drinking hot tea all day. Felt great. Actually, I'm gonna drink some water now. Go home and drink some more tea. Since I'm an old man, it's like a snack in a cup. That's why I like it. Like, wow, I didn't know tea made you feel like that. Never made me feel like that when I was young. So on the news, if some of you may have seen it, what did I talk about? Say giving young minds access to informative videos, it's a bad thing. if you watch the news, there's an 8-year-old who stole a car. Yes, stole a car and drove it. I don't know who drove it. There was 3 of them. They were all, I think the oldest was like 12. But they stole a car and they drove it. Not too far, but they still stole a car and drove it. 80 miles per hour. There's people out there right now who's never owned a car, never driven a car, and some kid's already done something you haven't. Think of it like that. Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I find it ironic that they said it was because of TikTok. See, that's what. Well, the reason I'm sorry. The real reason why I'm laughing is the vagrancy that used to be in public is now being put on TikTok. They're teaching well, they're not teaching. They're sharing their vagrant knowledge is the best way to say it. Because how can you teach if you don't know your audience? So you're just informing. But it's still pretty, like, that's some good resourcefulness right there for those children. Like, they put their minds together and they figured it out. Like, that's what amazed me too. That's another thing that amazed me. Like, wow, like, that's got to be one heck of a police case to figure out. As far as dating, I don't know. They're reusing a lot of the older videos. So all they're doing is just stereotyping older men like me, saying that we're all alcoholics. It's just like, oh, what type of places are you hanging out at? You just see nothing but alcoholics. So. I do see prying eyes though with women my age. They'll just stare at me in restaurants or the store or something, like, oh man, this is crazy. Giving me a scowl, like, what the? This is crazy. Thank goodness I have hearing aids. I just start playing my hearing aids and after that they just walk away. Like, I got saved by the hearing aids. No, there's a lane, so I don't have to go. Wow, I have never seen the 10 like this in a long time. This is how it used to look 10 years ago. 15 years ago. Never mind, I was thinking 2010. That's 15 years ago. Nowhere, car. Come on over. Yeah, I'm working Christmas Eve. When I had that casino job, there was no holidays off. So if you had to work, you worked. But you know, of course, there's always that person who's gonna always complain and cry and get their way and make other people work for them. So that's another reason why I was glad I left the casino. Like, I don't have to deal with that anymore. Yeah, so if you're single and like you're trying to figure out just tell them you have an older aunt or uncle at home that lives with you. And you don't have to explain any further. Just say, I don't want to talk about it anymore. So then they won't bicker if they, oh, well, so single, make them work. They always like to do that. And you will always have that boss who listens to that one employee. That's how all these casinos are. So beware if you go to work at any of them. They like to be prissy. It's the best way to explain their behavior. Prissy behavior. It's because the natives live so close to the city, that's why. If you're shaking your head and laughing, yeah, we all do the same thing too. And it's like, nah, this was all your original land. What did your tribe do? We know this was your original land. It ain't that anymore. What happened? See? Prissy. They act prissy. Anywho, that's nothing to do with y'all. If you come here, don't worry. Just spending your money on any of them. It doesn't matter because all gambling's overseen by the state anyways. So just remember, the state allows gambling because of the tribes, and the tribes are allowed to gamble because the state said go ahead. So it's a constant handshake back and forth. Oh yeah, no, that's one thing I forgot to explain. No, so now, if you're wondering how our state uses like our recreational happy smoke tax and our casino revenue, they set aside for state education, public roads, that's state education, community college, and grade school, K through 12. Yeah, the taxes go to that. It goes to the road improvement. That's why they've been able to fix the freeway from here to Flagstaff tremendously, because of all of our recreational happy smoke tax. Yeah, we have so much tax, we got access. So yeah. If you come here and you're one of those people who doesn't mind going to community college, yeah, you will get your education's worth, because all of our taxes go to that. Yeah, look at the road now. Have you heard any weird noises on my car driving? I haven't. This road used to be riddled. Yeah, you can see all the fixtures. See, yeah, I'm actually quite surprised. And then we also, they have a lot of freeways going around this whole city. You can literally spend the whole hour just riding around on a loop, on the loops, and still haven't completed a finished loop. And they'll complete a loop. And the funny thing is that they encourage you to do that too here, because it's the desert. You can't do much out in the desert. It gets so hot out here too. You can't do too much, so you have to find things to do. So yeah, even the state encourages you to drive. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you come here, I spoke about the handguns. I think I did, but yeah, at state parks and national parks, you're allowed to carry firearms. So that's another good thing about it. And I've been told from people who visit, when I used to do rideshare, they said they would just come here for the wildlife. Go look at hummingbirds, go look at javelinas, go look at a lot. Well, we also have the endangered California condors up north in Flagstaff. They're huge, man. Those things are huge. Look it up. They have like, I think like an 8-9 foot wingspan, 10-foot wingspan. And if it's 10 feet, that's as tall as a freaking basketball. NBA basketball goal. Hoop goal or whatever. Hoop. That's 10 feet. So. Oh, and also another thing. In southern Arizona, if you want more wildlife, I don't know how to do it, but you can look up areas of where they're having jaguar spottings. Yeah, we have jaguars here in Arizona. Yes, they're all hanging out down south. Because in southern Arizona, there's actually an area that's kind of a mountainous plateau terrain area, and it's tropical. If you believe it or not, yeah, we have a tropical area, like true tropical, like rain and stuff. It's not rainforest, but it's considered tropical, and that's where all the jaguars hang out. But they're slowly making their way up north. So yeah, if you come to Arizona, yeah, you'll see the news talk about jaguars and things like that. You can look up online where jaguars were spotted and stuff like that, because people will report jaguar spottings. Yeah, the people here in the state got so good at preserving the animals' lifestyles that, yeah, jaguars are returning. I thought that was cool, man. Like, that was dope. Like, to hear, like, finally, like, we've got to that point in human lifespan where people are giving consideration to other living things. Like, that's totally dope, man. Like, I'm glad I lived to see that. Because being from the res, you know, everything dies up there, and everyone kills everything up there. So, stray dog, they'll shoot them. So, sometimes they get diseased, or sometimes they have rabies with diseases. So, they gotta, you know, euthanize them and do what they need to. So. And yeah, we also have mountain lions here too. You can look them up. They're in California too, even near LA. Like I think it's English Forest or whatever. There's people with channels that do that. Beware though, they have that look. You're gonna groan and roll your eyes. The dude won't stop freaking clearing his greasy hair from his face. It's just like, dude, just put a rubber band on, man. He's one of those guys acting like it's the 90s again. So, yeah, it's quite a drive. That's why I was happy that I brought my camera this time. Sometimes I forget it. And sometimes I forget to charge my batteries. But no, I think people will start subscribing once you see me fiddling with the music production software, FL Studio. Everyone's probably gonna laugh. Oh, another thing, I turned off comments because, like I said, I don't want to read comments. I don't want anyone to be bickering. Go find someone's channel who allows you to bicker with them. I'm not going to spend my time reading people's comments. I'm too busy trying to find new music, like a true DJ should be doing, in my opinion. So yeah, that's my style. That's what I'm doing. If you're sitting there like, bro, he can do so much, bro, doesn't even know me, bro, come on, bro, you do so much, bro, not even, bro. See? Those are the people I'm avoiding. And life is good, because I have none of them around me. She had a man bird too. I remember hearing those types of man burps from ladies. Typically when they're drinking Jack and Coke or something with Coke in it. Rum and Coke. In some rare instances I've seen vodka and Coke. Another thing I noticed, I was watching the news. They said that Jim Beam is halting production for their liquor. Good job, people. That's progression. Moving on. People are moving on. That I was a little happy to hear that. Like, wow. I can't believe one of the old southern distilleries is gonna be gone. Like, woohoo! Yeah, it sucks. Boo-hoo. Go find a job. Welcome to business. That just proves that people are they're not drinking it, they're just drinking less. And it got to the point where they just realized it ain't worth it anymore. So thus, the rich ones screwed over the new hires and the people who just hit like 9 years there. Because sometimes investments don't start until you've hit double digits with the company. So that's why I'm applauding you for it. You made those rich people realize that it's no longer a viable business. And if you are going to be a business, at least make something that's enjoyable, not something that I know why. Not something that associates bad memories with, you know, the bottle, the label, the color, the look, the smell. Yeah, when I was in the Army, that was like the weirdest thing. I would always like. Anyone that got Jim Beam, I stayed away from them. Like, I don't drink with these people. Because they would always drink excessively. There's just something about that. What's it, Jim Beam? Jim Beam is the Kentucky one, right? Yeah, there's something about Kentucky bourbon. People just always over excessively drink. So, that was always the draw line for me. When people invite me over. Come here, you want to go home and come over my room and drink some Jack and Beam? I'm like, nah, I'm okay, man. If you have some Jack and Walker, I'd do that. If you have some Coke and Walker, I'd do that. Oh, that was the other one, yeah. I like Johnny Walker. Coke, I can apply moisture on my mouth enough. I can taste it. Oh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Then the second one is Jack and Coke. There's something about that. Tennessee Mesh. That sour mesh. I think I may have screwed it up. I'll just say Sour Mesh. Can't remember what state. I haven't drank in a long time, and I haven't bartended in a long time. It's not in the back of my head anymore. But yeah, no, I can taste that Johnny Walker Red Label and Coke. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I could drink on a good day. If I ate a lot of food the whole day, 12 hours, I could probably drink a bottle of Red Label if I really tried. And I'll be slithered at the end, fragments here and there, but I'll still remember. I won't black out. But that was when I used to drink. That's why I don't drink anymore. Like, yeah, it's not worth it anymore. Once I bought my house, I just kept waking up that dirty house. I was like, man, I'm getting tired of waking up that dirty house. So, got sober and cleaned my house and organized my house. And then everything else just fell into place. So another thing I've done is join IG because my buddy wanted me to he wanted me to share his my playlist with him. I was like, yeah, whatever. But I went on the Threads, and you know, you can follow whoever you want. So the people I follow, they're always loading images of themselves doing, you know, their holiday stuff. But anywho, the whole point I'm talking about Threads was I've read some entries because you can read anyone's entry. I've read entries for people who are saying they're struggling with alcohol or struggling with staying sober and stuff like that. Like, man, I know what they're talking about. Yeah, I've had some dreams where I'm drinking in my dream and I wake up like, oh fuck, man, like, dang it, why did I drink? And I'm like, oh wait a minute, that was a dream. Like, yeah, your body really, yeah. That's how much I used to drink. Like, my body still craves it. I will dream about it. So yeah, when I read stuff like that, I know what they're talking about. Like, yeah, the struggle, yeah. I know what you're talking about. No, it doesn't bother me much. I'll just laugh. I still get a little sad when I first wake up, and then I'll start laughing and realize it's just a dream. Like, quit trying to trick me into let me know, oh, you already did it, go ahead and have a drink. Like, no, I didn't have a drink. You lied to me, brain. All right, I'll talk to you later.